technical interviews are focused on like your hard skills, and non-technical interviews are focused on your soft skills and team fit. So let's look at the various types of interviews. First is coding interview. And like I said, not every company uses all of this. But I mean, as you guys are moving up or moving to work with like FANG companies, which are like Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, or I mean, very top companies, they usually do almost all of these interviews that would cover. So you don't want to look at them. I also imputed, there's a lot of resource that you could click on to see more. So coding interviews covers questions such as applied data extraction, manipulation problems, computer science fundamentals, and machine learning algorithm. So based on the type of roles, the questions could be different. SQL is required for almost all roles. So it's a common language that is usually tested. And the benefit of having this understanding of these things is for you to know the areas you should also get more training on if you need that. So yeah, so it's like some examples that you'd of questions that could be asked during coding interviews. Like, yeah, so you can look at those questions like find the median of an unsorted array, code a classical machine learning algorithm, all of that. So you might want to also like learn these things by heart, because for example, particular role I've filled before, you'd ask the participants of the interview, there's like a whiteboard. So if you're using Microsoft Teams, you'd realize that there are whiteboards that could be shared with candidates, right? And then you just see the questions and you're expected to write the answers. Now, one thing that pisses off recruiters or hiring managers is if you attempt to Google those answers, right? So these are things that you're expected to have known already, like fundamental things, just so you know. Yeah, just you know, get those things in your head so that you can be better prepared. Yeah, and that tip is like before you begin coding, walk through your intended plan with the interviewer first, so you can clarify questions and validate your approach. So you can have conversations during this thing, just talk through how you're thinking about it, and it works, right? So yeah, know the basics, but you don't have to memorize everything, but just know the basics. And then those are useful resources that you can look at later for just preparing for this. Then let's look at data challenge. So here, usually, the candidates usually asked to analyze a sample data set. Yeah, you usually be asked to like analyze a data set and come up with recommendations to solve the problem. And then you could be asked to take it home, like just do it by yourself, or this could be a live problem that you're expected to solve while everyone is on the call. The major thing is just to understand like how you would tackle these things. I think a good way to really go about this is to have a lot of like just do a lot of projects, and then it's be easy to really tackle these things. Those are examples of questions.